Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, we're live. We got nobody up in this bitch though. Well, we have some people up in this bitch, just not enough. Nobody commenting. Usually I get some comments. So what do we got? Oh, my internet looks like it's crappy too. Am I lagging? Can't tell. All right. Hey, what's up, Bobs? What's going on? It's light tonight. I think everybody's away. Like the streets in New York City are dead too. I think people are away or doing something. Whatever it is, they're not doing this. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Jeff, what's up, Jeff? Salute, Hell's Kitchen. Just hit that blunt. Okay. What's up? What's going on? Going on? I've seen you before in here, Just. Where are you from? Remind me. I don't remember. Shakur by TKO. I don't think he's gonna have a TKO. I don't think Shakur's gonna. Matter of fact, this fight might be way closer than we expect. That's what I'm thinking. What's up, Dwayne? What's going on? What is going on? Getting some people coming in slowly. I went live was it last night? No, the night before? Or was last night? Dead. Chi-Town. Okay. I was in Brooklyn all day. Pizza hunting? I mean, could have just asked me. I could have told you. What up, Will? What up? What up? You can watch that asshole who does that barstool pizza thing. Takes a bite and something about his face. I just want to smash it. I don't know what it is. I was telling my wife something about that dude's face. I just want to plant one right between his eyes, right there. Whop. I mean, Frank Martin's supposed to fight Shakur instead of Tank. True. True. My fourth was not bad. Saw fireworks. Usual. Started raining out here on the East Coast. Damn, I can't stay in New York too much longer because I'll be up in Connecticut. Gotta get used to saying that. Plant one. Yeah, man, I do. Something about him. The way he eats, he's stuff in his mouth and he bites the corner of it. Like he wants to get a bite of the crust and the cheese, which I kind of get, but it's just, he just like stuffs it. And he has to stand outside holding the box. Like, why don't you sit down, relax? Weird. Jamal, what up? How close? How close what? What you talking about? What you talking about? Sorry. All right, I'm back. How close what? What are you asking exactly? I don't get it. There's no fights tonight, right? No, I don't think so. Just tomorrow. Did I tell you guys I didn't get approved for press credentials for Shakur's fight? Which is fucking weird. They approved me for Ryan and Haney, but not Shakur's fight, which is like way smaller. I'm not gonna watch the fight unless I want to go to sleep. Good point. You said Shakur fight gonna be close. Oh, I don't know. You know what? It probably won't be. Maybe I'm just hoping. Hope we'll get some excitement out of it. Just won't be a boring like. Shakur did promise he's gonna sit in the pocket and. But wait, the dude he's fighting, Artem. There he is. I'm gonna look him up because I think he has no power. Let's see. Because Shakur was sitting there being like, "I'm gonna sit in the pocket. You guys will see. I'm gonna show you. I'm not just. I don't have to run." Yeah, I mean, come on. He has a 58% knockout ratio. He only has 12 fights and 7 KOs. So the guy has no power. Yet Shakur's trying to like make us get amped. Like, oh, you're gonna sit in the pocket with this guy. Ooh, ooh. I'm not excited. Ryan is reckless with his mouth. Is he? It's out of control. Like, out of control. I can't believe some of this shit. Somebody just sent me a whole, like, all of it, the Muslim stuff, the N word, all the stuff he was saying. He lost to Frank Martin. Yeah, barely, though. Marco, did you hear Keyshawn Davis talking? No, what did he say? What's up, Tay Tay? What's up? What's up? What's up? Honestly, when Ryan said the N word, it didn't affect me because I don't care. I mean, must bother you a little bit, no? Shit. I mean, because for me, it's about intent. You know what I mean? Like if he's trying to say it like with the A at the end, he's trying to be cool. That's bad. But it's way worse if he's hitting the hard R and trying to be like offensive. You know what I mean? Like if you hear some dumbass rapping a Biggie lyric and he says the N word, that might bother a lot of people, but it's not as bad as the way Ryan did it and the intent behind it. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? He has power, Marco, at least a little. Check the Frank fight. I did check the Frank fight. I didn't really see much power. Keyshawn said he'll beat Tank. Well, yeah. What else is he gonna say? He's trying to get a big money fight. Keyshawn won't beat Tank. Like, let's come on. Like, we all know he will not beat Tank. I actually think Keyshawn's a little overrated. And that sucks because I don't want to shit on him a lot. He seems cool. I just think he's a little overrated. I don't know if he has what it takes to be one of the top 140 pounders or 35 or whatever he's at. You know what I mean? So we'll see. What else we got? What else we got, people? I just dropped a Pernell Whitaker Roger Mayweather video. Peep it. Hold on. Something like this game on. Hold on a second. Annoying me. There we go. Okay. All right, sorry. His power, at least check. Yeah, I did check it. I didn't think he had that much power. Keyshawn said, yeah, okay. Marco, what is Ryan? Is he Hispanic? Yeah, he's Mexican. You know that? He's 100% Mexican. So do they get a pass to use the N word? I didn't think they did, but I wouldn't know. When I was coming, well, when I was coming up, um, it was less people use the N word. It wasn't look as long as they weren't saying it like with racial or hate intent. If they were using it like with the A, like anybody in the hood could pretty much use it. There was white dudes who used it. I never did because I actually, even though nobody would have cared back then, I always felt like it would sound stupid coming out of my mouth. Like I'd be a wannabe. Yeah, I just felt like it just felt weird and stupid coming out of my mouth. So I never used it. But some white people did then. But most important, most of all, the Hispanic dudes used it a lot back then. They would say that all the time. But I grew up around Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, and they all have black blood, right? Mexicans don't have any black blood. So I feel like if you have black blood, it's a little more accepted to say the word. At least that's how it was when I was coming up in New York. I'm not really sure, but I feel like Mexicans were probably never supposed to allowed to say it, but I wouldn't know because I didn't grow up around that many Mexicans. So I don't know. Marco, I've grown up around Mexicans, so you know how many times I've heard them. Oh, word? Damn. Will we ever get the Shakur versus Tank? What are your thoughts? I don't know. Maybe. It all depends. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell. If Shakur maybe, if Shakur would have to beat Loma or I don't even know who else is at 35. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Where you from again, Dwayne? I know you told me, but I forgot. All right, talk to me, people. Talk to me. Talk to me. Everybody's so quiet. What's going on? Usually I get a lot more. Lot more. Oh, Tay Tay, I never. I'm gonna wrench you up. I never wrenched you, which is unacceptable on my part. So let me do that. Tay 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 Tay, where's she at? There she is. Add as moderator. Boom, moderated. Clarissa saying Ryan needs to be canceled. Well, yeah. We stand with Ryan. Oh boy. This person's probably about to get timed out. My guess. Lil Wayne gave him a pass. I don't know. I mean, I don't like that shit he was saying was wild. Like I heard like the whole thing today. Somebody sent me all of it. It was worse than I thought it was. Like way worse. Way worse. Honestly, Marco, I'm not going to watch these fights. I'm waiting for a Crawford fight. Well, you might be waiting. Oh, when is that? What's up, Justin? Ryan fans are still denial about his mental health. They're still and he's also they think he's trolling. No. He's also like has an alcohol problem. Clearly, like he was drunk. Ugh. He needs attention really bad too. To me, it's like somebody was just screaming to get attention, constantly saying shit to get people to react. It's like, Jesus, grow up. But yeah, I was shocked when I heard that shit. I was like, wow. Like, what is wrong with him? He was right about Islam. Stay on code. Muhammad carried a 9-year-old. Okay, you say so. I wouldn't know. Damn, it's light tonight. What's going on in my lives, man? Wonder if the alert's not going out. Did the alert go out? Yeah, it went out to me. Weird. You would think the alert would go out and people would come in, but slow. This weekend's been mad slow. Weird. What's up, Weiss Tech? Too many snowflakes on YouTube crying like goofballs. Is that supposed to mean white people? What's up, Lightning? They banned too many people. For real, for real. Who banned too many people? What is you talking about? I can't believe how late it is. What are your predictions for tomorrow? Well, who's fighting besides Shakur? Exercising my authority as president of WBC, I hereby expelling Ryan. Yeah, I know. Which is good, right? But the problem with that is Ryan has never been a champion, and this only matters if he fights for WBC belt. People don't realize that. WBC has no authority on anything except WBC sanctioned bouts for belts. Marco kind of worried because I'm scared this Ryan versus Haney rematch won't happen. I'm not wishing this, but Ryan might do something to himself. Like, he's that out of it. I wouldn't be surprised. I hope not, but I hope he's, you know what I'm saying? He is really wiling out, like going off the deep end. It's just getting worse. Like, it's almost like him beating Haney made it worse. If he would have lost, maybe he would have got more humble and chilled a little, but the win made it worse. Maybe it made him realize, like, oh, well, that's the pinnacle. You just beat, a top, who a lot of people thought was top 5 pound for pound at the time. You just beat him, beat the shit out of him. Now what? Sometimes people like that look at like, okay, well, Thing you've been wanting your whole life? Now what? You know what I mean? Marco, what's the last boxer you can remember acting like this? None. None. Hector Camacho, but nah, not even like that. Nah, none. None. How about you guys? You guys remember anybody acting like this? Because I don't. Fucking crazy. Crazy, right? Wild shit. It's almost like because he can't fight, he has to still be in our faces somehow. I thought he was going to do an exhibition. I think he still might do an exhibition. But with what he just said, it's going to take a while before anybody like lets him. You know what I'm saying? Like most places are gonna like the majority of boxing fans, at least in America, are black, right? The majority and fighters. And you go and you fucking insult the majority of the population of your sport. You make them not only insult them, but you make them want to whoop your like you make them want to hurt you. What the fuck? Like, why would I don't get it? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Ryan is off the rails, similar fashion De La Hoya did. Nah, he's worse than De La Hoya. Not saying Oscar was racist, but I'll call him. Well, Oscar just got a little gay. I mean, I'd much rather Ryan come out with some assless chaps on than fucking saying what he's been saying. Honestly, I'm thinking about Mike Tyson, but as a bad. Nah, Tyson more hurt himself and would lash out to people who were like, put him in a straitjacket. What? And then he would go off. Ryan's just at everybody. Kovalev said racist remarks for fighting Ward. What did he say? I forgot. That's what I'm saying. Well, he was a little gay. Which reminds me, I gotta load up this new sound effect. This is the new sound effect for dudes who are little kittens who aren't vicious fighters. This is a sound effect for dudes who are kittens and not vicious fighters. People are like, oh, this guy's no joke. This guy's no joke. But really, he's just a kitten. Let's pop it off. Where is it? There it is. Shakur versus Artem, William Zepeda versus Cabrera's fighting. I like Giovanni. He's cool. I don't know. Zepeda. I don't even know, man. Shakur versus Artem. Looking forward to watching Zepeda fight. Okay. Tank versus Lom was going to be a good fight when it happens. If it happens. If. Do you think Ben should fight the monster? I don't really know much about Ben Rodriguez. Now you're going to make me look him up. Rodriguez. Who the fuck is Ben Rodriguez? Let's see. No, not that one. Who the fuck's... Oh, you meant Bam Rodriguez. You wrote... I'm like, who the hell's Ben? Bam Rodriguez. Yes, I think he should. They're only 7 pounds apart. And don't forget, though, that Bam's only 24. So he's going to fill out naturally. So he's probably going to naturally go to 122. Soon. Within 3-4 years. But they need to fight now because 3-4 years... Anyway, it'll be 34, 35. What's up, Kalia? So, but yeah, I've been saying that fight should happen. People think Bam's too small, but I don't think he is. Because Inoue just went to 122. And he's 31. Bam knocks out Inoue. Inoue has a bad chin. I don't know about that. I would have to disagree with that one. Zepeda is ranked number 1 in all sanctioning bodies. Okay. Whoop. But they do. I don't know much about Zepeda either. But do you think Rodriguez is ready for somebody like that top three undisputed panel? Yeah, I think he is. Ryan was never trolling. I think the fame went to his head for. He's having mental health issues. I mean, it's obvious. Seems schizophrenic a little, paranoid, delusional a little. Is 135 still good? What you mean? Well, you got Loma and Tank, so that's good. That's all you need. That's all you need. What else we got? Honestly, if Rodriguez does beat the monster, he will be in the youngest. Will he? Yeah, but nah, it's not going to happen. I don't think they're going to fight anytime soon. And if they fight, you're still assuming that Inoue would have all the belts. You know how easily they strip undisputed belts? You know what I mean? Easily. It's hard to hold the undisputed champion. Look, Usyk is gone. Canelo's the only one. And you know why? Because he's worth so much money. Usyk isn't worth that much money to them. Tank and Loma fighting this year would be fire. Yeah, would be. But what happened? Answer the question. Why is it so fucking dead tonight? I might go live on Instagram. Money, mental illness, and doping are a horrible mix. Okay, yeah. Good point. Good point. Those are bad mixes. Tank versus Loma not happening. It might. It's hard to tell. Ryan said he's joining the kick. I know. He said a lot of fucking crazy shit. What the hell's wrong with him, man? The hell is wrong with that kid? Ryan also is very, yeah, he is. That's a fact. Tank's not going for undisputed. Tank's doing what Tank wants to do. And Tank is one of the best fighters in the world. Tank is my number, what do I have him at? 3? I got a number 3, I think, or 4. I forget. Pound for pound. I got Bud first. Second is Inoue. Third is Benavidez. Fourth is Tank. Or fourth is Benavidez. I forget. Fifth is Usyk. Why do I put Usyk fifth, you ask? Because my criteria for pound are 3 things: dominance, skill, and accomplishment. Those are my 3. So Usyk has skill, he has accomplishment, but he does not have dominance. He arguably just lost the fight to Usyk, and even if he won, we all can agree it was razor close. So that's why I have Usyk 5th. People are like, oh, after we beat Fury, he jumps up to the 1. Bud, Tank, Inoue all never had a close fight, and they knocked most people out. Tank too. So why would Usyk be in front of him? That's my criteria. That's my criteria. Tank would be number. Did I put him 3? I forgot what I put him at. I either put him at 3 or I put him at 4. I have him over Usyk. Now, look, you can argue Tank didn't fight any big names, and he's not a multi-division champion. Okay. But that depends on your criteria. To me, belts don't mean anything all the time. Because there's a lot of belt holders who are not top of the heap, right? So not winning a belt doesn't always mean you beat the best person. Inoue and Bud are almost identical. Just Bud has had way more known competition, right, of notoriety. But now, is that because Inoue's weight class, the little guys never get shine, nobody gives a fuck about them? Or is it because they just happen to be better competitors at welterweight for Bud? Hard to tell. You can argue when a fighter's a good fighter, like Prince Asim, like Inoue, like Bam, they come to the top of the pile, cream of the crop, they rise, and just nobody. So Inoue hasn't beaten anybody who's able to rise. Hard to tell. Tank didn't have a close bout with Pitbull. I mean, he beat him, clearly. Pitbull stinks. Okay. Well, you, my friend, get the inaugural. Get the fuck out of here! For today. Pitbull does not stink. Crawford, Tank, Benavidez, Bam, Usyk. That's exactly mine. It's literally mine. That's not the order I have it in? I don't think. Oh, you don't have Inoue. Nah, you can't have Inoue over Bam. You can't. I mean, you can't have Bam over Inoue. You can't have Bam over Usyk. You could have him over Usyk, maybe. David is my top 10, but not top 5. Okay. By the way, I got the Benavidez shirt. Which one? Legacy Define. I want just your opinion. Was everyone's opinion apart from Ryan? I want just in your opinion. What? I don't get the question. I don't get what you're saying. I mean, it's obviously your list, but damn, Tank's career is inflated with showcase bouts. Okay. Barrios, Santa Cruz, Frank Martin, Ryan, Roley. I mean, Roley and Ryan are arguably showcase bouts. But those other three, those aren't showcase bouts. Those are not showcase bouts. I mean, he's fought some people, not the greatest in the division, but come on. What's up, Steph? What's going on? What the hell are you talking about? Pitbull versus Tank was close. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't close. Tank clearly won. It was competitive, but that's different than close. What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, I saw you, Dwayne. You're right. Inoue should be higher than Bam. He has more dominance, but Bam would surpass him. Yeah, maybe. What's up, Steph? Crawford, Tank, Inoue, Bam, Canelo, or Shakur. So you don't have Benavidez. So you have Shakur and Canelo over Benavidez. Canelo you can make an argument for, but not Shakur over Benavidez? No. Disagree with that one. Benavidez, remember, for me, it's dominance, skill, accomplishment. Those are my criteria. Okay? Not belts. Dominance, skill, accomplishment. Benavidez has dominance and skill out the ass. Accomplishment, not so much, but he has cleaned out his entire division, and the only person he didn't fight who refuses to fight him is Canelo. In my opinion, the monster should move up to featherweight. He just moved to 22. Pitbull stinks. They put him in a bout with boxer Giovanni, and he got his ears beat off. I wouldn't say he got his ears beat off. I wouldn't say he stinks, but yeah, Giovanni gave him a tough fight. He said what Ryan said was completely unacceptable in his opinion. So I said it wasn't just his opinion, it's everyone's apart from. Oh, yeah. True. People underrate Benavidez too much. Agreed. He would put better be in the hospital. I don't know. I hope so, because I like Benavidez. I got Bud, Usyk, Tank. Benavidez is 5th. Come on. I know I'm probably the only one, but I want to see Rolly Barroso rematch. Let's see that. Canelo's not holding the belts hostage. Don't blame him. Blame the sanctioning bodies. Why would he give the belt up? Why would anybody give a belt up? They don't have to. That's no blame. It's like if there's a dude out there killing people, right? And the cops just don't go after him. At some point, you gotta start fucking going to the cops and blaming them. Obviously, they're both at fault, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just letting it happen. They know where he lives. They know what he looks like, and they just let it happen. Usyk 1, Canelo 2, Crawford 3, Tank 4. Yeah, I don't put Usyk 1. Yeah, how could you put Usyk 1 over somebody as dominant as Crawford? Or Benavidez, even. Usyk is not. But dominance is important to me. To you guys, it might not be. You don't understand what I see in Benavidez? He's undefeated, and he's mauled everybody he's fought, and he displays some of the fastest combinations we've seen. He displays some of the best aggressive power, come forward pressure, power punching we've seen. I mean, what is there not to see? He's exciting to watch. I don't get I don't get it. Do you think Pitbull could hang up with a prime Marquez? Juan Manuel Marquez? Think I would put Better Be Ever Bivol before David, though. Okay. That's your prerogative. What's Benavidez' next move? Bivol Better Biev. Or he'll fight Canelo at any moment if Canelo agrees. Bud Usyk, Inoue, Bivol Better Biev. Why are you guys leaving up? What? You got Bivol over Benavidez. Why? Because he just beat Canelo. That's all he beat. Benavidez has more cumulative, bigger names on his resume and did it more dominantly. He beat a Canelo who was smaller than him. Wait, holy shit. I put Bam over Usyk. You did. I'm okay with that, though. I'm about dominance. Benavidez is superior to Better Biev in every aspect, just slightly less powerful. Exactly. Gohano PBR knows his shit. That's exactly right. Mandatory, if you don't fight your mandatory, don't you get? No, because not everything, the rules aren't always followed. People make exceptions in boxing all the time. Damn, where'd everybody go? It's just at 20, now it's at 6. Son of a bitch. Rolot, 78, what up? Benavidez could stop Plant. Canelo couldn't stop Plant. It's called the triangle theory, Rolot. Triangle theory, which means not every fighter who beats one fighter, that doesn't mean that the other one could beat that one, and the one who beat that one could beat the other one. That never plays out that way. So you can't compare common opponents because styles make fights. Not only that, but every given night, fighter can come in different mentality, different shape. Can't compare opponents. You can have a loose kind of, you can gather information loosely from common opponents, yes, but you can't compare them. Just like you can't say somebody will beat somebody if so and so beats so and so, but you also can't say somebody will lose because you've had dudes, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier is the classic example of triangle theory, right? Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali fight. Joe Frazier beats Ali, right? First one to do it. And then Joe Frazier goes against Foreman. Foreman knocks Frazier out, dropping him something like 6 or 7 times in the process. Mauling, destruction, right? So now Foreman faces Ali. So by your triangle theory, Molat, whatever you pronounce that, you would say, well, clearly Foreman's going to knock Ali cold because Foreman already beat the guy who beat Ali. But what happens? The guy who beat Ali ends up knocking out Foreman. So that just disrupted the whole theory, meaning Frazier, who beat Ali, couldn't beat Foreman, and Foreman couldn't beat Ali. So that just snaps the chain there. You know what I'm saying? I hate the triangle theory. Yep. You're absolutely right. Devin didn't beat Ryan, but Tank stopped him. There you go. Boxing's such a dirty ass sport sometimes. Dirty ass. Are you talking about asses?
Tutti frutti!
You gotta talk about asses right now?
Tutti frutti!
Okay. So Canelo just can duck his whole career without fighting Benavidez. Yep, sure can. His career's almost over. That's the thing. I'm not that upset with Canelo because if he didn't fought everybody and their mother up to this point, I'd be a little more outraged. But I'm like, he's at the twilight of his career. He could choose what he wants. Sucks for us as fans. Sucks for Benavidez and his legacy and his pockets. But, Canelo earned the right. Appreciate you. If I could extend your list to a top 10, I'd include Bivol, Beterbiev, Benavidez, Boots, Tank. Okay. I'm good with that. Another classic theory, Sugar Shane, Forrest Mike. There you go. There you go. Whoop. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Absolutely. There's a lot of them. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, triangle theory. But you can gather information from common opponents. I'm not saying it's useless, but it's also not the end all be all. Do you believe Virgil saying that he should have been the one fighting Madrimov instead of Crawford, but it was not given the opportunity? Yeah, I guess so. Why would he lie about that? You know what I mean? I'm pissed that they didn't approve me for the Shakur fight, man. I'm sure as fuck not paying to go see that. Cheapest ticket I could get that's decent seats would be $300. So me and wifey, $600, taxes, all that. Nah, too much. Not worth it. Plus, I feel like maybe I'm being arrogant or being like big-headed, but I feel like I'm at the point in my boxing analyst career where I should be fucking getting into these fights without having to pay. I feel like I should. I'm not saying put me in the front row, but get me in. Jesus. I think Virgil would have beaten Zoo had they fought. Virgil is way too, I don't know, Sahil, what you're trying to say, but what up, Armor? Armor. The contrarian. I think Virgil would have beaten Zoo if they fought. Virgil is way too sharp. Possibly. Marco, my opinion, true boxing champ is somebody who doesn't run away from competition or an opponent. Are you trying to say Canelo's not a true champ? No, I disagree with that. Glad Ryan finally spoke his mind. You're about to get blocked. You keep that shit up. Are you going to Riyadh in LA? No, unless somebody pays for it, which could happen. I have some things in the works. If I get hired by some network or a company, that might happen. But I'm not going with my own money. Not happening. I'm moving right now, man. My business is fucking doing shitty because of the inflation. I'm not spending all that. I can't. I'm just gonna watch Shakur fight at home in bed because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fall asleep. There you go. Get a little NyQuil, get a little pillow, get those things over your eyes, the black covers, put some earplugs in, plug it. What's good, Seth? Legacy defined, not bad list, but I would put Tank somewhere. Yeah, you gotta put Tank in there. Alberto. Should the boxing community give Ryan a second chance? You guys answer that. I'll be right back. Hold on. Sorry. Should the boxing community give Ryan a second chance? That is a great question. Great question. He has to deal with consequences. Yep. Marco, no, I'm not talking about Canelo. I'm talking about boxing. Okay, well, no NyQuil needed tomorrow night. Nope. He already included Tank, so I should have put Virgil Ortiz on that list. Armor Blind, like your dogs. What's all their names? What? Ryan Ryan is bad for the sport. I mean, he is now. You versus Max Kellerman. Who wins? Max Kellerman doesn't box. Why are you guys pitting me up against people who don't box, who have never boxed, thinking that it's like it would be any? I would destroy Max Kellerman. I would beat his fucking ass. I like him though. I'd rather work with him than fight him. Ryan said some very terrible things, so there's going to be people. Well, yeah, man, he did. I wish wedgies on all of you tutti fruities not hitting the like button. Absolutely. Tutti frutti. On Twitter, I see Chris Eubank's son gonna fight Canelo. Eubank is no, it's Chris. You're right. Chris Eubank Jr. You could just say Jr. Yep, that'd be a good fight. That'd be fun. Because Eubank could fight. He's a little older now, but my gut tells me Keyshawn beats Tio. Hell no. I think Keyshawn's a little overrated. Can't wait for Shakur performance. Spadarico. Ho! Man rides back sport. Okay. You guys talking about? Walter, what's up? You should do boxing picks, predictions, videos for those of us who bet. Plan on it. If you have, I don't put money on shit. Right? And here's a problem. I could do that. We think that would be interesting. Would you guys want to see me do videos with predictions? But then it's like people in this community get so hung up on predictions and then want to talk shit. Like, oh, I thought you blah blah blah. What happened to your man? What happened? It's like I don't love the fighters. I could choose who I think might win. I know you think that, Walter, but I think most people don't want to see my fucking predictions. But let's see what everybody says. Why does Shakur get mad at his opponent for saying he's going to run away? Because Shakur has been said. I don't know. Shakur thought that the dude was making fun of him. Marco, can you go into details on how inflation is affecting your business? Nah, I don't want to do that. That's depressing. But I'll just say this, which is simple. People don't want to spend money because everything's expensive. So they're not. They're cutting out a lot of luxury or leisurely activities. So that's how. Dylan Mason looks promising. He does. Avoid predictions. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, I give predictions when you guys ask, but making a whole video over it? Because the truth is, a lot of the time, the truth is, I don't know. I don't know. I can lean, but it's like my predictions will be more like how each person could win. That would be my prediction. It'd be like, well, so-and-so could win if they do this, but if so-and-so comes in this way, then he wins. It'd be more like that. People want to hear that. It's really just that's kind of how I am, like a balanced both sides. That's what I would do. You would be blamed if that's what I'm saying. Oh, God. You two are out of control. Fucking wiling out, you two. To be honest, you should, even though people say it's BS, let them better for you. More traction. Yeah, Junior deserves a shot because he's just beaten Liam Smith. Yeah, he does. Connor Ben, not Connor Ben. Oh, Jesus. Chris Eubank Jr. could fight. He's a good fighter. Good power, good speed, but he's at the end of his career. He's like 34, 35. So, I don't know. Did any of you guys see my video I just dropped, the Mayweather video with Purnell? Mark, are you going to watch AJ fight? Yeah, when is it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I like watching AJ. I saw the prices for Crawford versus opponent, and the tickets are overpriced. Yeah, everything's overpriced. I like Eubanks over Berlanga. Yeah, me too. You guys know I think Berlanga needs a lot more experience. Yeah, so I love your shorts. Very fun. Thank you. The back seats are 250. Yeah, it's the way it is. What's up, stop? You got Danny Jacobs there? Okay. What do you expect that starts with Crawford, the best fighter in the world? Of course, he's going to be pricey. Again, skill does not always equal notoriety and sales. We're going to meet, but it's going to be all the way up there. Virgil Ortiz. Unpopular opinion, I like watching Shakur fight. I implement some style in mine. I'm hard to hit. Okay. Can't wait for Devin to come back and teach Ryan a boxing lesson. That's probably not going to happen. Dude doesn't understand Crawford isn't a pay-per-view star. Yeah, he's not. He's not. Crawford is not a pay-per-view star. Um, Best fighter in the world for now. Look how quickly it changes. Let's say he looks like shit against this dude, whoever the hell he's fighting, Madrimov, whatever his name is. He will quickly have his ass kicked out that list. Quickly. Tank for Shakur, what's your prediction? I got Tank with the knockout. Yes, me too. I don't think Shakur's going to have a boring decision, though. I think it'll be just Tank with a knockout. Boots versus Conor Ben. Boots. Easy. How do you feel about Ryan being a racist? Oh, I love it. What do you mean, how do I feel? It's fucking awful. Just because Crawford's not a pay-per-view star doesn't make him not the best fighter in the world. Yeah, exactly. Crawford would lose all his fame fast. Yep. I think Shakur will get tired and get stopped. Maybe. Mark KO, most well-informative boxing channel on YouTube. No fuss, just pure boxing. Well, for that, first you get then you get a. I'm trying to find this motherfucker. I got too many soundboards effects. There it is.
Thank you. Come again.
Did you hear Canelo's going to fight Chris Eubank? Yep, we just talked about that. I'm more excited for the Nate Diaz fight tomorrow. Not me. I don't watch that shit. Can't wait for Sean Garcia versus Amanda Garcia. Oh, Amado Vargas is what you meant to say. Do you think anybody can be a star, or is it current things you must have? No, not anybody. You gotta have tools. Ryan is not a racist. I'm from the hood. A lot of Mexicans say the N-word. They say it with the hard R at the end. They say they want to dig somebody up and kill them again. Come on. This isn't a case of him just being like colloquially, which means like in slang using the N-word. This was more than that. You know that. That makes me respect Crawford even more because he's not fake like these other boxers. Donuts, you heard what you said about you. Yeah, nah, he's wilding out. He's clearly like, I don't know if he's racist, but he said racist shit. We know that. Dan Jacobs for Sugar Shane. Mosley's going to be, yeah. I'm actually going to be commentating Sugar Shane's Mosley Senior's exhibition fight. What was Shakur's official explanation for his last performance? His hand. Yeah, I think it was his hand, he said. I actually don't even think he came out with it. I think it was like leaked somewhere else. He didn't want to make excuses. Crawford doesn't need to lower himself like how these other spiders need to do to sell fights. You've got some cool voice effects. Tank you come again. He was just drunk. Yeah, I know, but still. lot of times when you're drunk, what's really inside comes out. Ryan isn't racist. Using the term doesn't mean that he's racist. Okay. Okay. Trying to get a viral problem. Oh, he sure is, and it worked. But he's also going to be, you know, canceled, so to speak. Big shout to my man with the two-piece. Can't wait for David versus Crawford. David Benavidez? That's not going to happen, buddy. Honestly, Ryan Inner Circle needs to take his phone away. Yeah, but he's an adult. Doesn't work that way. I was supposed to interview his mother, Ryan's mom's, and she's like was DMing me back. We were talking, blah blah blah, and then just randomly I didn't hear from her. I don't know what happened. Honestly, Ryan's Inner Circle needs to take his phone away. It's still wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. It will happen. I hope so. One of my dreams. What's one of your dreams? David would smash Crawford. He absolutely would. Way too big. I don't give a fuck. That one, no. I don't care how skilled Crawford is. We're talking 7-inch height difference and 30-pound weight difference? No. No. If you watch recent interview with Mill City, nope. I do not watch his stuff, really. Why? What Ryan's mom went on? You can't say that pro-black YouTube channels will hate you for speaking bad about Crawford. I mean, that's not true. Every channel's different. They have their own fighter that they support. There was a guy on there talking about mental illness support groups. Okay. I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't know why she just tapped out, but whatever. Honestly, if I was Ryan's people, I'd be watching him. I know. I think he might, might hurt himself. I hope not, but kind of acts like it's going that direction. It happens to me. Trust, I know. Okay. Crawford didn't fight. What are your thoughts when Floyd suggested Crawford fight Benavidez? Stupid weight mismatch. I'm black, and I'm telling you, David would smash Crawford. There you go. And I'm white, and I'm telling you the same thing. Ebony and ivory. Didn't Crawford already fight Benavidez? He fought his older brother. We're talking about David Benavidez. Now, I've actually seen the opposite armor. I feel like most of the pro-black channels like Spence for some reason. Like when him and Crawford were fighting, most of the pro-black ones were going for Spence that I saw. He said racist things, sure, but I don't think he's a real racist. He's just dumb. There's a difference between making a joke and saying what he said. David Benavidez doesn't have the skills Crawford does. Yeah, but he's way bigger. Like, way bigger. Like, significantly fight-changing, mismatch bigger. Pro-black channels love Spence and hate Bud. David Bannon doesn't have the skills Crawford does. Skills pay the bills. Is Benavidez's older brother still fighting? I don't know. I think he might retire. The LDBC still don't like Crawford. That's a fact. Mexican kids at my school say the N-word, but they are not from the hood. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Things have changed. Things have changed. The Lions Den boxing community. It's kind of like a boxing community where they're mostly pro-black, I guess is the best way to describe it. I don't know. Crawford kind of ruined his career. He won't get the Canelo fight. No one with a big name will fight him. Mexicans should be saying N-word under Mexicans shouldn't be. Yeah, well, you almost made me, I almost read that out loud. You gotta write the N-word. Get me canceled. I was like, Mexicans shouldn't be saying, oh shit. See? And we would have had a situation here.
Oh, that's racist.
Justin just watched donate. You will see. Okay. What the hell is a pro black lives? Y'all making no, it's a thing. I agree with you, but it's a thing. Definitely a thing. You better not say it. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Honestly, remember when Crawford and Benavidez was arguing, and Crawford said "F you and your mama." That was hilarious. Yeah, kind of. Racism definitely goes into boxing. That's a fact. Racism goes into everything, really. Right? You can find it everywhere. I was laughing. People actually picking Spence to beat Crawford. I picked Crawford, but just by a little smidgen, one by a hair. Nobody expected what unfolded. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody. There's a couple. James Toney, actually. I saw James Toney. I watched a recent interview of his from before they fought. He goes, Crawford's going to stop him. And it was with, who was with him? Buddy McGirt, Tommy Hearns, and one other fighter. Who the fuck was it? Buddy McGirt, Tommy Hearns, James Toney, and Zab Judah. And all of them looked at Tony like he's crazy. He was the only one who was right. LBC thought Spence was going to dominate, but yep. A lot of people did, though. You know, because Spence broke everybody down. Just not this time. I'll tell you the truth, man. Spence's punches to me never looked that hard. They never did. I never understood, like, he was never a one-punch knockout artist. He just kept applying pressure, and punch placement is what the name of his game. There's a part in politics, boxing, but the ring race doesn't. No, it doesn't. The race doesn't matter in terms of your skills. No. I'm proof of that. You know how many times dudes would fucking test me even more because I was a white boy? Come up in New York, they would test me so much. And when I'd spar with the guys who were more experienced than me, if I would just touch them a little, they would stop working with me and try and knock my head off because they almost felt like I'm not getting hit by this white boy's trying to embarrass me, and they would go at me. But on the flip side of that, once I proved myself, I got way more props for being a white boy who could fight. But yeah, it was a lot. I got tested so much more, and assumed. You know, me dudes thought I was like, oh, what are you? Like my gym is down in the financial district in New York City, right, where like Wall Street's not too far away. You know, many times dudes thought I was just some Wall Street fucking jerk off who would go in there and just was trying to box to get in shape after work. Like, just by looking at me, that's what they thought. They learned. Mark, honestly, the only person who could predict that is Crawford versus Spence was Sean Porter because he fought both of them. Yep. You got to be gifted that power. Yes, speed's more of a gift. Power you can teach for the most part. As long as you teach somebody how to throw all their weight behind a punch and shift maximum leverage and weight and torque and shoulder snap, anybody can have some power. I've been in the ring with dudes who got power out of nowhere. I've never been in the ring with dudes who got speed, though. Speed's either there or it's not. You could increase it a little doing certain exercises, but Marco, your opinions are still 50-50 fight. Bivol versus Better BF. Bivol versus Better BF is pretty 50-50. You got to lean towards Better BF because of all the knockouts. But yeah, a lot of fighters thought that about Jerry. You see my Jerry Cooney video? I bet you did. Bet you did. But he also, Jerry Cooney could punch hard. He's a big dude. I've met Jerry in person. I know Jerry. He's like 6'6", legit, big motherfucker, wide. Then why doesn't Devin Haney have the power behind his punches if you can teach power? Because he hasn't been taught how to do it correctly. And by the way, I've seen Devin Haney spar. He hits hard at times. Just so you know, look at his sparring. There's no way you won't say those shits aren't hard because they are. Foreman is a beast. I thought he was gifted. Yep. Cool. I never talk about any boxer's personal life. A lot of these fake boxing channels be going, yeah, who cares about that? Was good. Battle Rap Rob, Mr. B More, coming from Baltimore, repping Tank to the fullest. Gats and bullets. Bastards be ducking when Tank be bucking. Chicken heads be clucking in my bathroom fucking. It ain't nothing. They know Big be handling with the Mac 10 in the something something. Forgot the words. I had a Cooney as a coach a while back. To this day, I never felt power like that in my left hand. Yeah. Walter, you're in New York? I know, you probably already told me this, but I can't keep track of all you guys. Because Cooney has a gym in, is it Jersey? I think his gym's in Jersey. Have you seen a lot of the same people who hate on Ryan just make videos of him? No, I don't really look at that stuff. Anything bad Ryan does, they always post it. Yeah. Spider Rico. Oh, God is giving you power. You get more power if you sit down on those punches, Rico. I've seen you. You sit down on them. You fucking move around too much. You sit down, plant your feet into the ground, whap. That's where it comes from. We got a genetic scientist in the chat. Oh, God. Here we go. Rolly's actually Devin's dad. Possibly. Yeah, Rolly said a lot of things. And we haven't heard from Rolly since he got brutally knocked out. Because with Tank, he was doing well. He got caught one punch. So in his mind, he's like, one punch, whatever. Pitbull whooped his ass thoroughly for however many rounds it lasted. I haven't heard shit from Rolly. Yeah, Marco, but that's sparring. I'm talking about real fights. Huh? What? I can slow down time when I get in the ring. Me too. Funny you say that. Me too. See shit coming like that. I feel like I have 5 or 6 seconds when the punch comes at me before I could react. I'll even go through. Should I do a jab? Should I do a hook? Should I step? Should I do uppercut? Let me go with the 4-piece. Spin. Bernard Hopkins said, I never let a white boy beat me until... Yeah, and Joe Smith knocked him out the ring. Shakur just runs around the ring. He does a little more than that. Most gifted fighter was Mike Tyson. One of them. Yep. Roy first. Tyson second. My feet start to hurt now when I spar. Bottom of my feet. Or insoles. I don't know what to tell you. Dev having inferior genetics is most likely. Yeah, that was kind of funny. All right, guys. I'm going to bounce out of here. Let's catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.